Let's get real for a minute. Have you ever felt like life's been a little too hard lately? Like you're trying your best, but things just don't seem to click? Like you're meant for something more, but you're stuck in a season that feels too quiet, too painful, or just too confusing? If so, you're not crazy. You're not broken. You might just be chosen. Yes, chosen for something greater. Because here's a truth most people don't realize. The strongest storms often hit the ones who are called to shine the brightest. Let's unpack the 7 signs that you're not being punished. You're actually being prepared. Sign 1, you never fit in, no matter how hard you tried, from school to work to social circles. You always felt a little off, too deep, too sensitive, too thoughtful, too intense. You thought something was wrong with you. But what if nothing's wrong? What if you were set apart, not to suffer, but to lead? People who are called to something greater often don't fit in because they weren't born to blend in. You feel different because you are different, and that's your gift. Sign 2, you've faced more battles than most people your age. You've been through things you don't even talk about anymore. Family pain, betrayals, setbacks, silent battles. Sometimes you wonder, why me? But let me tell you this, God doesn't waste pain. Every scar you carry is proof you've survived things that were meant to destroy you. People who are called to heal often had to bleed first. People who are meant to lead often had to walk alone. You've been forged through fire, and that makes you stronger than most. Sign 3, you feel restless in comfort zones. You can't settle. You might try to play it safe, but deep down, there's this fire inside you. You want more, not in a greedy way, but in a soulful, I was born for something bigger kind of way. That hunger, that ache, it's a divine nudge. Comfort is where dreams go to die. If you're too uncomfortable to stay where you are, maybe that's not a curse. Maybe it's a calling. Sign 4, you attract broken people, even when you're broken too. Ever notice how people come to you with their problems, their trauma, their case, their confusion? It's not random. Your energy is safe. Your words carry weight. Your presence calms storms you don't even see. That's not weakness. That's anointing. Yes, it's exhausting, but it's also sacred. Because people who are called to heal others often carry light even in their own darkness. You've made it this far not by accident, but by strength. And now let's talk about 3 more signs that you're meant for something greater, even if life hasn't made it easy. Sign 5, you have a deep spiritual pull, even if you can't explain it. Sometimes in your quiet moments, you feel something bigger watching over you. You might not be the most religious or the loudest about faith, but your soul knows something. You've been protected in ways you can't explain. Doors have closed and it crushed you, but now you see why. You've been delayed, but it saved you. Sometimes God saves you by slowing you down. That intuition, that whisper in your chest, that's not nothing. That's guidance, and those who are called often feel that pull, even before they can name it. Sign 6, you see purpose in your pain. There were moments you almost gave up, times when no one saw your tears, your prayers, your breakdowns, but somehow you kept going. And now you're starting to see the why behind your wounds. You want to help others. You want to tell your story. You want your pain to mean something. That's not weakness, that's purpose being born inside your survival. You're not here just to exist. You're here to impact. Sign 7, the more life knocks you down, the stronger your light gets. You've been through storms that would have destroyed others, but every time, you come back wiser, stronger, softer, but never bitter. You don't let the darkness win. That's rare, and that's a sign. You were built different, not to show off, but to shine through the struggle. So if life's been hard lately, maybe it's not to break you. Maybe it's to build you into the version of you that can handle the blessings ahead. Let's move into our final part, where we put it all together and speak directly to the part of you that's still wondering, am I really chosen for something greater? Let's answer the question that's been living in your chest. If I'm chosen for something greater, why does it still hurt so much? And here's the truth, because greatness doesn't grow in comfort. Every great soul has been carved out by pain, shaped by loneliness, and polished by pressure. You are in a season of becoming more patient, more loving, more grounded, more powerful, and that process hurts. But you're not here just to go through life. You're here to grow through life. Let me tell you something real. You are not behind, you are not too late, and you are not lost. You're on time, you're on path, you're on purpose. Even if the world hasn't seen your light yet, even if the success you pray for hasn't arrived yet, that doesn't mean it's not coming. It means your roots are growing deeper, so your future can grow higher. And maybe, just maybe, all those quiet nights of tears, all those prayers that felt like whispers in the dark, all that waiting, is preparing you to carry something divine. So hold on, don't shrink your light, don't settle for less. You were created with greatness in your DNA. Even if your story starts in struggle, it can still end in legacy. If this message hits your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe for more content that speaks to your soul. Drop a comment and share which of the 7 signs felt most like your life story. Send this to someone who needs to hear. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared. And hit the bell icon, because your healing journey deserves reminders. You were born for something greater, and your time is coming. Keep going.